So now we're gonna go ahead and change the fuel water separator. I like to have my new filter prepped and ready. The Yamaha filters are nice. They have a spot to put the date. That way you know the last time it was changed. Sometimes you want to change your fuel filter more frequently than you service the engine. Me personally, I like to fill the lip with grease because most of the time they get a little water in there and tend to rust out there. So if you fill that lip with grease, they tend to last a little bit longer. Also, the grease lubricates the seal, so that next time you have to take it off, it comes off easier. Just make sure not to get any grease inside the filter. Most of the fuel water separators are located in the bilge or close to the engine. On this particular one, the filter is in the bilge. Now, I'd say just about every time you remove these filters, you're gonna have fuel loss. So you wanna make sure that you're in a well-ventilated area and take the proper precautions so that you don't fill your bilge up with fuel. Me personally, I like to put a bucket under here to catch the fuel before it goes into the bilge. The brackets are normally held by 2 screws. You can take the 2 screws off, take the fuel lines off, put in a vise, however you want to do it. I prefer to put a bucket under there to catch the fuel and just replace it right in the bilge. No, we're gonna go ahead and change the filter out. I've got a little bucket to catch the fuel that comes out. Got a rag here ready. I've got my new filter prepped and ready to install. Go ahead and put the bucket under there. Put the filter wrench. Sometimes they can be a little stubborn to get off, but you want to make sure you're unscrewing it the right way. Sometimes it helps to go the opposite way and tighten it a little bit to break the seal. I tightened it a little bit. Hopefully that broke the seal. Sometimes you need to reposition yourself. All right, we got it broke loose. Once you get it loose, you can go ahead and unscrew it by hand. Get rid of the wrench. Still have our bucket in place to catch whatever fuel spills out. Old filter. We just want to go in there and clean up the housing a little bit. You can feel if there's anything stuck to the mating surface for the seal. This one feels nice and clean. So just go ahead and wipe it off. Take the new filter. And again, you don't want to use a wrench to tighten these filters. They have a very good seal. Hand tight is good. We didn't lose too much fuel. But our bucket helped. We have no fuel in the bilge. Let's go ahead and hand tighten that. That's how you change your fuel water separator filter.